It's time for the 5-Cent Cigar News with Rosemary Boucher, Gabrielle Chase, and Nicole Katoya. Your top stories this week: the Dive Conference, a poetry slam, immigration, URI basketball champs, and textbook prices on the rise. Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Tallman. URI hosts the 3rd annual Dive Conference on diversity. Students from universities across the Northeast gathered to participate in workshops about issues involving inclusion in higher education. This year's keynote speaker was ESPN's SportsCenter host, Jamel Hill, who gave advice to students.
I have some awful pieces of advice to give you. Develop a tough skin, develop your fearlessness. And I know a lot of you are looking at me like, how is that awful advice? It's awful because I don't feel good telling you how to navigate ignorance.
Hill also said that the best revenge is success. URI welcomed renowned poet Joshua Bennett for an evening at the Multicultural Center on Wednesday. The event included Bennett performing some of his latest work, and he was also on the panel that judged URI's 1st annual slam poetry contest featuring URI students. Junior Dimitri Aspie took home the first place prize. URI hosted a town hall discussion in the Memorial Union on Wednesday, which President Dooley, among others, voiced concerns about the recent immigration policies. Student Vanessa Garcia, a member of URI's Student Senate and an immigrant herself, also spoke at the event. The Rhode Island Rams are A-10 champs once again. The team held a pep rally Thursday at the Ryan Center. URI had a chance to welcome the team back and congratulate them on their very successful season, which not only includes the A-10 championship, but also an NCAA tournament bid and a first-round win in the tournament. Fans were shown highlights from the season and were able to get pictures and autographs taken with Coach Hurley and the players with the trophy. Next up, price hike for textbooks. Rosemary Boucher has more.
Thanks, Carrie. Textbook prices on the rise is nothing new. We shed light on new options for keeping costs down. More in this story is Rochelle Mejia.
The high prices of textbooks are causing quite a strain on college students' already tight wallets. At the University of Rhode Island, this is no different.
I've looked at Amazon and checked, but it's a lot of more work.
The campus bookstore does provide ease in quickly accessing the necessary materials students need for their classes.
I think they're very expensive. I don't even buy them at the bookstore. I rent all of them online, so.
However, the set prices are not determined by the bookstore. It's much more complicated than students realize.
We have the right price point. We just want to remind everybody that if we were selecting all of the course materials, we probably would be picking things that cost a lot less if we could pick it.
At the University of Rhode Island, senior Anthony Marquis has developed a website that makes buying and selling back textbooks much more affordable. Libby is a website and app that was created that allows students to buy and sell textbooks to one another.
Yeah, so I think definitely textbooks are the most expensive at the bookstore, but it's not like the bookstore is out to get any of the students. It's just for students, it's not the best option. And usually online retailers are kind of like the next best thing, usually having prices that are more affordable than the bookstore.
Also, last week a tuition increase. Students at URI voted to add a $5 charge onto their tuition bill in order to increase the rate for increase the budget for club sports at the university.
Up next, Gabrielle Chase with sports.
The men's baseball team has been on a winning streak this week. In their home opener on Tuesday, March 21st, the team scored 6 unanswered runs en route to a 6-4 victory over Sacred Heart. And over the weekend, they opened the Atlantic 10 Conference with a 3-game sweep over Davidson, 5-2, 7-6, and 9-1. Up next with more sports, we have Nicole Katoya.
The Rhode Island men's basketball team went dancing after reaching the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1999, riding a 9-game win streak and an automatic bid after winning the Atlantic 10. Rhode Island found themselves as the number 11 seed in the Midwest region, facing off against number 6 seed Creighton University. The Rams would take care of business, beating Creighton 84-72 to advance to the round of 32, their first NCAA tournament win since 1998. Their dream was cut short, however, after losing to the number 3 seed Oregon 75-72, surrendering a game-winning 3-point shot to Oregon's Tyler Dorsey with less than 20 seconds left. This would be seniors Karan Iverson and Hassan Martin's last game in their career. Despite the loss to Oregon, Rhode Island's trip to the NCAA tournament was the cherry on top of a season that saw the Rams win 25 games and a conference championship.
Thanks, Nicole. URI is a wonderful tradition in philanthropy. Kappa Delta sorority had a very successful turnout in their recent fundraiser involving some basketball. Rosemary Boucher has more on that story.
Thanks, Gary. On Saturday, March 25th, Kappa Delta sorority held its third annual Shamrock Slam. The event hosted a 3-on-3 basketball tournament that raised both awareness and donations for the organization Prevent Child Abuse America. People of all skill levels were welcome to participate in the tournament for a good cause. The varying expertise of each player proved a fun time for everyone there. Julia Rubin, coordinator of the Shamrock Slam, said that watching everyone play is always the best part. Back to you, Carrie.
Thanks, Rosemary. You can find more stories on our website, rhodecigar.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at the handle @Good5 Cent Cigar. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.